Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday morning. First one for today, 2017 Buick Enclave 3.6. We're going to slap a set of spark plugs in there. Alright, I think we got to pull the top plenum off. Let's see what we got to do. Oh yeah, I remember these. Alright. Looks like we're going to need Torx for the air cleaner, 5/16 of 10 millimeter. Yeah, let's get after it. There's a clamp right here too. There we go. This is what I was talking about right here. So this, they just pull right out of there. They always do. They always leak a little bit too. I guess we didn't have to take off the air cleaner, but we need to check it anyways. Alright, that looks good. We're going to put it back on. I think the best way to go about this is just start unhooking stuff. So I'm kind of getting a late start this morning. And there's the purge line. That came right off of my fingers. Looks like it's been replaced. They go bad all the time. This line here. It's on there pretty good. Now let me get a pliers. Alright, she's coming. Slowly, maybe. Let's try to pry it off there. There's that. Set that down over here. Take off this map sensor connector, and it doesn't want to move. All right, let's get a little pick. So what I'm going to do is just reach under here, pry up the tab. There we go. Got a couple little Christmas tree things here. PCV valve thing here. Get this one off. There we go. I think I remember that on these 3.6s, these will break. Don't worry if they do. Not a big deal. We did not break that one. This one here, though, oh, I see it's bent. A lot of pressure on it. cable one. Alright, got that one. There's one down here. So we got 125,000 miles on this thing. The lady just bought it. She had an older one just like it, and she likes these. So she wants to take care of it because she had some coils fail on her old one. So we're going to replace the spark plugs. I did check it. They look a little wore on the inspection. Another one right down here. I got some of these from Mako. They're not very good. They do pivot. I bet this one's bent. The guy sold me these, and he just won't come back. But they do come in handy when you need them. Alright, this one's a little more stuck in there. But we got it. Alright, now this line. And you gotta twist this line. It's kind of dirty back there. I'm gonna clean it off. I got it. It's just got a little pull tab on it. I'll show it to you. Alright, we got her out of there. So the top one you twist. The back one right here. You just pull that lever. It's so hard to see. So there's a little lever here, and you pull that, and then you pull it out. Alright, I think we're free, and we did blow it off. So yeah, that's the other thing I was going to tell you. You need to blow this off. We are not going to put a plenum gasket in it unless it looks terrible. So I believe now we just got a few bolts. So let's see what happens. Mine is kind of stuck on there, I think. There she goes. I never had one stick on there that hard. A little bit of a mouse nest in here. I think we got to blow it off a little bit better. So we're going to go ahead and stuff some rags down in here, and we're going to blow this off. Real nice. Let's blow this off. All right, let's take a look at this gasket. It looks like we might have to get a new one. So, yeah, maybe we'll be okay. But we're definitely going to want to clean it up. It looks a little funny right here. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's get the spark plugs. So we're just going to unplug them coils. I'm going to go ahead and get a pick because that works the best. I don't know if I can move this light for you guys. Yeah, that might be better. There's one. They're just a little, I did not peel back the lock, but this has not been touched. I'm just peeling it up here. They will come off without releasing the lock tab. There we go. Now I'm going to get a 10mm and we're going to pull out these coils. I just got an oversized pick to help me get it out of here. There we go. I'm just going to set them right here. We're going to blow each one of those out. We got them all blown out and there's no oil in there, so that's really good. So I think we're going to use my new power torque ratchet, and it's a low profile. I think they're 90 tooth, and this one's got a little button on it. Change the angle and it holds it. Not sure I like this one yet, but I think it's the one. And then we're going to use my long Mac socket, and I got the wrong size. We need a 5/8. So let's see if this socket can fit in there. We will need a little extension. Let me get an extension. Okay, back out of here. Yep, they're kind of burned up a little bit. It's probably hard to see. Well, they are AC Delcos. That's the exact number I got to put back in it. So let's just go ahead and run all them out. Yep, they're burning way off to the side, and it's actually wore it off really good. Alright, the next step, let's get the plugs ready to go back in. So what I'll do, you're not supposed to gap these, but we'll just make sure, we'll be really careful. So I get them all out. I am using OE plugs here. Way better off. Just way better off. Look at the mileage you got out of your original ones. You're not going to get that out of a non-OE plug, let's say. There are some cases where I will use an Autolite. That's all I'll say. Okay, the spark plug gap for this is 0.037 to 0.043. 13 foot-pounds when you go back in. Let's just be really careful. Got my nice little gap gauge. Alright, we're at the high end of the spec. Yep, they're all right on that, all really even. It's exactly what we want. This one's not right there. Okay, we got her perfect. So I'm just going to grab 3 of these and we're going to put them in. So I am going to grab my short extension. We just want to be very careful, and we're not going to drop that plug in there. Just like that. We'll get it started. We're going to go ahead and run that down. And another thing I'll tell you, I do not recommend putting anything on the threads. Seems to me, I mean, I've done it because people told me when I first started out, you should put some never sees on the threads. Do not do that. My experience is, and I have a lot of it, that'll lock the plug in. Now, if you change plugs every 3,000 miles, go ahead and do it. But nobody does that. A lot of people do not do that. So, I've never had a problem. Just leave them the way they are. They have a coating on them, and it's on there for a reason. get the torque wrench out. I'm going to set her to 13. And we'll just see where I feel they should be. Let's see how this one acts. Alright, let's loosen that up. Let's try it again. You know, a 13 is not tight enough. So 23, looks like 23 is where we're going to go. So we'll go ahead and set that to 23. Yeah, 23 feels good to me. Alright, we can go ahead and put them coils back in and I'll show you what we're going to do. So we're going to put a little bit of dielectric grease in the end. Just like that. Go ahead and get all these bolts. I'm not going to torque these, I'm sure it's 89 inch-pounds. Let's put all our connectors back on. Oh, and that feels a little funny. She just needed a little help. Might have had a little piece of dirt in it. Alright, that's the back ones. Let's get these front ones done. there we are. We released a lock tab on that one. Here, let's blow that out. Bust these out of here. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we want to clean all that up. So I'm just going to get a little piece of Scotch-Brite and some brake clean. So I'll just spray some brake clean on my Scotch-Brite. Just going to scrub it a little bit. It's cleaning up real nicely. I'm going to take a rag, do the same thing. Now we're going to blow it off. We'll pull out all the rags. Go ahead and pull down each one of these. Alright, real good. Now let's go ahead and clean up this gasket. Make sure it's good enough that we can reuse it. It feels good to me so far. I don't see no reason why we can't reuse this. Alright, so that's nice and cleaned up. Looks good. I can still feel the bubble on it right here. It's not been pinched anywhere. Alright, let's just get it done. I don't know, look at that. Somebody put an arrow on there, I think. Unless that's from the factory. So that just sits in there just like that. So we are going to clean up the bottom of this. Which it's not very dirty. I think it'll be okay. Alright, we'll give her a little blow. See if we can sneak this back under there. We're very close. Yep, right there. Started by hand. All right. I think they're done mowing the yard. That was kind of annoying. think it's about 23 for these two, so we'll just see what it feels like. Kind of tighten them up even. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're going to go to 15. Let's just run through them one more time. I'm at 15 to 16. And that's good for me. Okay, let's put this hose back on first. Twist it over. And you just push that back down there. And this one clipped on here. Pushed on here. But it's got to go under here. So like that. There's a little tie right there. Push that under there. Purge valve connector. This is the one I don't like. But I guess that's how it is there. There, it went all the way in. That one. There's one back here. I got that one. Little bolt here. Sensor. I think we're right down to it. Put this bad boy back on there. You don't want to fold her over, so make sure you're paying attention. There we go. And then this just goes back right on there like that. See how easy that is? Just twist her a little bit. There we go. Don't forget the mass airflow and the purge. Alright, I think that looks like it's it. Let's see if she starts. I'm going to wipe my hands off a little bit. Alright, there we go. We're running like a Swiss watch. And we know the air cleaner's good because we checked it. There is no service engine lighter, there is no misses on this. This was just preventative maintenance. The book time is 2.4 hours. Get OE plugs, get some AC Delcos. Mine were 41-109s, the iridiums. Yeah, so next I got to do an oil change and some other stuff on this thing. So, but this video was for the spark plugs, and it's Monday morning, and I'm running behind. The people have been coming in. Nobody's helping me out today. So yeah, I got to do it all by myself. So got to keep on truck. Got a couple more to get in today, or get done today. So yeah, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and you can catch me next time.